Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another video, and today I'll be checking out a new track from Pincer Plus. I've talked a little bit on the channel about this band. I did Angel Dust as a video and talked about them then. This single comes with the announcement that Hunting God Tapes Volume 2 Romance will be out on November 24th, which is huge. Volume 1 was phenomenal. I didn't get to cover all of it, obviously, on the channel, only having Angel Dust, but it is fantastic. If you haven't got around to it yet, I highly suggest doing so. But needless to say, with all of that being said, I'm very excited for a new song and another new EP from this band. I've talked about Josh Ang on the channel and his musical genius and the different projects that translates through. This would be one of them if you haven't seen the Angel Dust video or anything. But Pincer Plus, fantastic new band. They've got the one EP out so far, and then whatever we get from here will be what else is in their discography, so newer band. I will link the music video for Closer to God in the description of this video, and other than that, as well as all the band's social media, promotional links, if there's any sort of merch or anything, all of that will be in the description. Other than that, I'm going to stop talking, and we are going to get straight into it.
I am falling through the cracks in the side of the clouds.
I am closer to me, God.
Oh, okay. Pincer Plus, Closer to God. Let's discuss. With it being under 2 minutes, I was expecting this to be just kind of relentless, ass-beater style, front to back, but it really was not that. Of course, it has those aspects of the song, which is, it would be alarming to be hearing new Pincer Plus and having it, even though they're a new band, they've got one EP out. I think with who's involved in the project and the sound that they laid down with Volume 1, I would have been totally shocked, but this is still surprising to me for a new single from the band. Hearing Josh sing on this track was not at all what I was expecting, but I am very happy with the way it came out. It adds something much different to their sound than they've laid down thus far, but it also has that guitar tone that is so good. It has some big riff moments, and it's, again, a really short track, so as soon as you can pick out everything in the track that that stands out the most, it's over. I think that would be my only something I'd like to see different from the song, more of it. But having the announcement of the EP going into this, that's very exciting to me. I think a lot of what comes out of the first EP is the delivery on, you know, some of those lines that really stick with you. A lot of the breakdown stuff, the heavier aspects of it. But this single brings to light a different side of the band, something we may see on this EP in more than just this track, something we may not. But regardless, it's exciting to me. It works so well. I'm talking about the singing over a pretty heavy track overall. It obviously has a lot of contrast in addition to that with the singing, with the way it's complemented instrumentally for some of like the, you know, the lighter parts of the song in that 2 minutes that you get. It's sort of quick that it all happens, like I mentioned, but I think the more I listen to it and the more I kind of pick apart, there will be those things to find that I maybe didn't catch on first listen and stuff. But having that, you know, the moment that it feels like it builds to, and then that big delivering breakdown towards the end of the track, that for me was what I was looking for coming into it, but I got a lot more than that on my first listen. I'm going to try not to talk for too long, given, like I mentioned, it's not even a 2-minute track, so I'll try not to sit here and talk for way longer than the track or anything like that. But I think this is an exciting band, especially because they bring in, like, when you think of some of the bands who are releasing music right now that have a bit of a raw approach, like End would be one of those bands that I think, you know, the breakdown is comparable to some of the stuff in their discography, but the rest of it really differs. But I think when you look at those aspects, like the more raw sound that some of the production has here and stuff, it's in that hardcore vein while bringing stuff from the metalcore sides of things into it. The singing on this track 100% being one of those things, but also I think the more, like, the tone I'm talking about, it doesn't play into the sound that feels more of like the hardcore raw type of stuff. That's much different to me. So hopefully that makes sense. Like I said, I'm trying not to talk for too long when it was like a 2-minute track, but I'm very happy with this. I will cover the EP on the channel, whether that be another single here in the coming weeks or all of it at the end of November. Regardless, I will be here to cover it and see what they've got going for us. This is exciting. I think the most standout track in terms of being a little bit, you know, sonically different in their discography so far. So we'll see what the rest of the EP holds. Like I mentioned, that'll be out on November 24th. Let me know what you thought in the comments, what your favorite Pincer Plus track is. That would be too difficult for me to answer right now, but I will work on having an answer for that come my next Pincer Plus video. So all of their social media promotional links, any sort of pre-orders for the EP, the music video that I used off of Grayscale Records channel, all of that will be in the description of this video. Make sure if you enjoyed this, and you can, go drop a like and a comment on the original video that I just mentioned on Grayscale Records channel. It'll be linked in the description. Other than that, you can also find my link tree, which will have any link that you may need related to my channel. That'll have the Patreon, Twitch, Discord server, invite link, all that good stuff. The Patreon is, there's quite a few things that I offer there. Going into the end of the year, we'll be doing a lot of polls. We're going to be deciding on a list overall, voting style from Patreon for the top releases from this year. We'll be doing some streams for patrons' favorite songs, stuff like that. So if you're interested in checking it out, see what we're doing over there, that's there. Twitch, I'll be getting back on soon. At the time I'm filming this is my first recording session after taking a 2+ week unplanned break where I was away from my filming setup, unable to film, unable to stream. I'm still kind of coming back from that and figuring some stuff out, but I will be, for the end of the year, getting back into streaming on top of the request live streams that I do weekly. I'll be doing some more end of the year style stuff, some music related streams, so if you want to be notified when I go live and see what I'm doing over there, feel free to follow that Twitch in the link tree. And then the Discord server is where the community is based for my YouTube channel. We've got a bunch of music lovers, music related conversation, and conversation completely unrelated to music as well. So if you want to come, join, hang with the homies, that will be there. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Sorry, I did not mean to slap the mic like that.